Welcome to the second part of our two-part presentation about finding and accessing books at Columbia University. In the first part, I gave a brief overview of Clio, Columbia's online catalog. I showed you how to filter your results to just ebooks, and I gave a few searching tips for finding books in Clio. Click the links above to revisit any of those chapters. In the second part of the presentation, I will explain how to filter results by library location and why intercampus delivery is such a valuable service. I'll show you how to quickly request books from 6 additional Ivy League libraries using BorrowDirect. And lastly, I will show you how and when to place interlibrary loan requests. Go to columbia.edu/library. Then click Go to Clio. From there, I recommend that you click the Advanced tab and enter words in the search boxes that appear on that page. If you're looking for materials in a particular library, let's say that's where you're standing right now, or that's where you're headed later today, you can specify that location as part of your search using the Library Location options. When you do that, you should see that all of the results are limited to one particular library. If you have a little bit of time, say about a day or two, you can have a book transferred from one campus to another. For example, if you find a book that's shelved in Health Sciences stacks, but it's most convenient for you to pick up a book at Butler, you can use the Morningside Health Sciences delivery system, which is also sometimes called intercampus delivery. To request that an item be delivered to the library most convenient to you, look for the intercampus delivery link in the right-hand margin of Clio. You will need to click an individual book title to do so. These links only show up in the right-hand margin when you are in the item view. After you click that link, you will need to log in with your uni and password, and then fill out a short form in order to complete the request. At one point, you will need to highlight and copy the information about the book you want to request, and you can paste it into the form, as you see I've done here. Once you complete this form and submit it, these requests are usually filled within about a day or two. The same goes for a person who finds it most easy to pick up a book at the Health Sciences Library. He or she can have it delivered there from any of the other libraries in the Columbia system. If Columbia doesn't have a copy of a book you're looking for, or if our copy is checked out and therefore not currently available, a fast and convenient way to order a book is via BorrowDirect. BorrowDirect is a consortium of 7 Ivy League libraries who share each other's book collections. Requests from BorrowDirect typically take just a few days to arrive, so if you have planned well and your deadline is at least a few days away, you can still get books that aren't at that moment available from Columbia's shelves. Clio should be your guide for finding which books we have at Columbia. But for identifying relevant books in the broader scheme of things, let me recommend 2 resources. It's convenient that links to each of these can be found after you launch Clio. They're called WorldCat and BorrowDirect. So follow the path I have already mentioned, columbia.edu/library, then click Go to Clio, then look near the top part of the screen. There you'll find links to WorldCat and BorrowDirect. BorrowDirect is a service that allows you to access the books of 6 other Ivy League libraries. You should use it whenever a book you want is not held by Columbia, or if Columbia's copy is checked out. But BorrowDirect can also be used to search for relevant books. In recent years, this search interface has improved dramatically, and it has become a very convenient way to quickly identify relevant books and then simultaneously, seamlessly request those books for delivery to a Columbia library near you. Launch BorrowDirect from Clio. You will need to log in with your uni and password. Now do a search on your topic. And then if you see something relevant to your topic, click on the title. Scroll to the bottom of the item's record. Choose a Columbia library where you'd like to pick this up, and then click Request. These requests are usually filled within just a few days. So look in Clio for books that are easiest to access. Then look in the BorrowDirect catalog for books that are relatively easy to access. When these strategies aren't enough, try using WorldCat. If Clio is the catalog or inventory of everything at Columbia, WorldCat is the catalog or inventory for the world. It tells you what materials can be found in each of thousands of libraries around the world. After you've used WorldCat to identify relevant materials, you can use Interlibrary Loan to request those materials. So, go to columbia.edu/library, then click Go to Clio, then click WorldCat, then do a search on your topic. You may find it helpful to filter your results to include just books, here with this checkbox. WorldCat lists all sorts of library materials, so if you're looking for just books at the moment, click this Books checkbox. If you see something relevant to your topic, click the title. First, look to see if that book is available at Columbia. If we do have it, you should be able to get it fairly easily. And in any case, an interlibrary loan request would be rejected if we do have it sitting on our shelves somewhere. If we don't have it, take a quick look in BarDirect to verify whether it's available through that service. If it is, that's the fastest, most convenient way for you to get it. You will likely find that almost any book you identify is held by one of the libraries that participates in this BarDirect consortium. But if you're in WorldCat and you click Search the Catalog at Columbia, and you find that Columbia is not one of the libraries that has this item, and if BarDirect doesn't have it in its catalog, go ahead and request it via Interlibrary Loan. To do so, open a new web browser window or tab and leave the WorldCat information available. It will be helpful for you to have it handy in a moment. In your new web browser or tab, go to columbia.edu/library, then click Request It, then click Interlibrary Loan. Select your affiliation, then click Continue. Log in with your Union password, then follow any prompts that follow. Remember that you can highlight and copy information from the WorldCat web browser window that you left open, and you can paste it into the interlibrary loan form that you are prompted with. These interlibrary loan requests typically take between a few days and about a week. I've just shown you a wide range of possibilities when it comes to getting your hands on full text. You can use the links shown here to revisit any of this presentation's sections. To reinforce what you've just watched, you might consider replaying the tutorial, or portions of it, and following along. Just click the Replay from the Beginning link and either minimize or resize the tutorial window while you click and follow along. And when you're done, click the SurveyMonkey link in the description field and let us know what you think.